gonna be another rant video. Do you know what I really hate? It's when you walk into a shop which sell expensive things and the people who work there look at you and they give you that look like you can't afford to buy anything in this shop. What are you doing in here? So this has happened to me many occasions, and I'm sure this has happened to a lot of people. But it really annoys me when, you walk into a shop and they see you're a young person and they think you can't afford to be in here. So the one occasion I'm going to talk about is when I was in London with my best friend Miriam. I had been working really hard over the summer and I had been wanting a Michael Kors watch, which is this one I'm wearing right now. But I told myself if it's more than £300 then I'm not going to buy it. But if it's £300 or less then I'm definitely getting the watch because I've been working hard and I thought I deserved to treat myself. And I already have a Michael Kors handbag, big brown leather ones, because when I was in Canada, obviously stuff are much cheaper in Canada than what they are in Britain. So there I go with a Michael Kors bag into the Michael Kors store in London. And I was looking at the watches and like the staff were looking at me and seeing that I was looking at the watches and no one was willing to come and help me. But if there was like an older person there, they were straight at that person. Would you like help? Would you like help with anything? And I was just stood there like, does anyone want to help me then? So I ended up going to ask this girl, I was like, hi, can I just look at this watch please? Can I try it on? And she kind of like gave me this look like, ugh, you can't afford this watch, but okay, whatever. So she got out the watch and I put the watch on and I was like, oh, it's so nice. And I was like, so how much is this watch? And she was like, 200 and blah de blah, I can't remember how much it was. Let's just say it was 220 pounds. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll have it. And then she was like, what? Because I obviously was expecting to pay more than that, like, I was willing to pay £300 for it. So I was looking at it being cheap because I had budgeted myself £300. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll have it. And then she was like, what? She was like, oh, okay. So she went and then she saw that I had a Michael Kors handbag. And then she was like, all buddy. She was like, oh, I love your handbag. And then she was like complimenting like Miriam's like clothing or something. Like she was full of compliments, so much more friendly, less hostile than what she was before. You're just like, you should treat everyone like this. You shouldn't judge people by the way they look or their ages. Like, they obviously thought that we were just holiday makers because they could hear that we weren't from London. We were obviously Welsh and we were young. It really angered me that people always do that. They judge you and I'm like, well, you don't know who I am, you don't know my background. My dad could be a millionaire for all you know. And it's just the way they judge and then like how they were like unwilling to come and help us. I just felt like I needed to rant about it because it really annoyed me. So thanks for watching. I think I've vented now. I think I'm gonna feel a little bit better about myself. Diolch. But the moral of the story is, don't judge people who work in Michael Kors.